Welcome to Discover Daily by Perplexity, an AI-generated show on tech, science, and culture. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Sienna. Today we're exploring a fascinating mathematical breakthrough that might just change how we think about moving furniture. But first, let's look at what else is happening across space and the environment.
Our first story takes us to the Lone Star State, where SpaceX is making moves to turn its Starbase facility into an actual city. Sienna, what's the latest on this?
Well, Isaac, it seems Elon Musk's space ambitions are expanding beyond the stratosphere. SpaceX has formally requested to incorporate its Starbase facility in Boca Chica, Texas, as a city. This isn't just about rocket launches anymore. They're envisioning a self-sufficient community to support their workforce and infrastructure.
That's quite a leap from a launch site to a full-fledged city. What's driving this move?
It's all about growth and efficiency, Isaac. SpaceX sees this as a way to streamline their operations and create a hub for innovation. They're planning to expand research facilities, build housing, schools, and even develop sustainable energy solutions. It's like they're creating a blueprint for a space-age company town.
Interesting. How are local officials and residents responding to this proposal?
The proposal is still in its early stages. SpaceX submitted a letter to Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino Jr. on December 12, 2024, requesting a special election for incorporation. While Elon Musk is enthusiastic, announcing on social media that SpaceX HQ will now officially be in the city of Starbase, Texas, the process isn't that simple. County officials need to review the proposal to ensure it meets all statutory requirements before any election can take place.
It sounds like there's still a long road ahead for this space city dream. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on how this develops. Now, let's shift gears to another ambitious project, this time in the Arctic. Sienna, I hear there's a plan to refreeze the ice up there?
That's right, Isaac. A UK-based startup called Real Ice is spearheading a $6 billion initiative to combat Arctic ice loss using some pretty innovative technology. They're planning to use underwater drones to pump seawater onto existing ice, essentially thickening it.
Underwater drones to refreeze the Arctic? That sounds like something out of a sci-fi novel. How effective has this been so far?
Well, the initial tests have shown some promising results. In controlled environments, they've managed to increase ice thickness by up to 31 inches. Real Ice is working closely with the Center for Climate Repair at the University of Cambridge to develop and validate their techniques.
That's impressive, but I imagine scaling this up to the entire Arctic Ocean would be a massive undertaking. What challenges are they facing?
You're absolutely right, Isaac. Scalability is one of the biggest hurdles. The Arctic Ocean spans over 14 million square kilometers. There are also concerns about potential ecological risks and the long-term feasibility of the project.
Not to mention the Arctic ice loss crisis itself is accelerating at an alarming rate. Do we know how bad the situation is?
It's pretty dire, Isaac. Satellite records show sea ice has been declining at a rate of about 13% per decade since 1979. This rapid loss is primarily driven by human-caused greenhouse gas emissions, and it's having far-reaching consequences. We're seeing ecosystem disruption, coastal erosion, and even changes in global weather patterns potentially linked to Arctic warming.
Given the urgency of the situation, I can see why some are looking to innovative solutions like Real Ice's project. But it also seems like we're treating a symptom rather than the cause. Are there concerns about this approach?
Absolutely. Critics argue that focusing on refreezing could distract from addressing the root causes of climate change, like reducing greenhouse gas emissions. There are also worries about unintended consequences on Arctic ecosystems and questions about the cost-effectiveness of such a massive undertaking.
It's clear that there's no easy solution to the Arctic ice crisis. We'll have to watch closely as Real Ice deploys its first full-scale system later this year. Now, Sienna, let's dive into our main story for today. A mathematical breakthrough that's been 6 decades in the making.
That's right, Isaac. We're talking about the moving sofa problem, a mathematical puzzle that's been stumping experts since 1966. But now it seems we might finally have a solution.
The moving sofa problem? That sounds more like a challenge for furniture movers than mathematicians. What's this all about?
Well, it's actually a bit of both, Isaac. The problem asks, what's the largest area shape that can be maneuvered around a right-angled corner in a hallway of unit width? It might sound simple, but it's been a tough nut to crack for decades.
Interesting. So who's claiming to have solved it?
A mathematician named Gideon Beck from Yonsei University. He's posted a 100-plus page proof on the Aakarshav preprint server that confirms the optimality of what's known as Gerver's sofa shape.
Gerver's sofa shape? Can you break that down for us?
Sure thing. Gerver's sofa, named after mathematician Joseph Gerver, is a mathematical construct with an area of approximately 2.2195 units. It's not a real sofa, but a complex shape that theoretically maximizes the area while still being able to navigate that L-shaped corridor.
So Beck's proof confirms that Gerver's shape is indeed the optimal solution?
Exactly. Beck's work introduces a conditional upper bound for what he calls injective moving sofas, which includes Gerver's design. His proof uses some pretty advanced mathematics, mapping successful shapes of Gerver's sofa and expanding them through larger dimensions.
This sounds like it goes way beyond just moving furniture. What are the implications of solving this problem?
You're right. It's not just about sofas. This problem has been a benchmark in computational geometry and optimization for decades. Solving it demonstrates the power of persistent mathematical inquiry and could have applications in fields like robotics, where navigating tight spaces is crucial.
It's fascinating how a seemingly simple question about moving furniture can lead to such complex mathematics. Are there any practical applications we might see from this?
While the direct applications might not be immediately obvious, the techniques developed to solve this problem could be valuable in various fields. For instance, in robotics and automated systems, understanding how to maximize object size while maintaining maneuverability in confined spaces could be crucial. It might also have implications for design and architecture, helping to optimize space utilization in buildings.
It's a great reminder that even seemingly abstract mathematical problems can have real-world impacts. And it shows the value of tackling these long-standing puzzles. You never know where the solutions might lead.
Absolutely, Isaac. It's a testament to the power of mathematical curiosity and persistence. And who knows? Maybe the next time you're struggling to get a couch through a doorway, you can take comfort in knowing there's some serious math behind why it's so challenging.
Well, that wraps up our stories for today. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform. For more info on anything we covered today, check out the links in our episode description. And don't forget, you can now access Perplexity's AI-powered knowledge base on the go with the mobile app, available for both Android and iOS. We also just released the Perplexity desktop app for Mac OS. In other Perplexity news, Perplexity now offers a comprehensive one-stop shopping solution where you can both research and purchase products. The platform now features Buy with Pro, a first-of-its-kind AI commerce experience offering one-click checkout and free shipping for Pro users in the US. There's also an innovative Snap-to-Shop feature that lets you find products by simply taking a photo, and an AI-powered discovery system that provides unbiased product recommendations with clear, visual product cards. The platform integrates with Shopify to access up-to-date product information from businesses across the US, making online shopping easier and more efficient than ever. We'll be back with more stories that matter. Until then, stay curious.